Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Vitinha promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that has not gone well. Nedved. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele ploughing through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. First quarter of an hour gone.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And he's picked it up out wide. Nedved with the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nuno Mendes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes. And he shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Ibrahimovic for Iniesta. Iniesta. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Vieira. Pele. And Iniesta. Vieira. And it's Mendes. And they can counter here. Vitinha. To Lahm. And it's Bellingham.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his...
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Lahm, he's got two! Goal! France! First blood drawn. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vitinha. He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Oh, this is a very good run. Lahm. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Under an awful lot of pressure. Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Gullit. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Vitinha. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. The ball's gone astray. Van Dijk clears. Pele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. Nuno Mendes. And he goes cross-field. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Bellingham plays it in. Neymar. So what can they make of this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Nedved. Oh, well played, well played. Lahm gets good distance on it.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pele. Out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Nedved, and this is Pele.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a good ball out wide, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nuno Mendes. Ambitious ball here. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's running through. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. They have stolen level at the last. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 21.
So, all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Le numéro 10. Le numéro 8. Le
Vietnam
numéro 6.
need to make something happen here.
Changement.
And it's Azar. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Knocks it into space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Cher public, je voudrais vous signaler simplement que vous pouvez, si vous le souhaitez, retrouver les commentaires en direct de ce match sur la radio FM du club. Changement en cours.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Vietnam displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's onside. Oh, shooting chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Punched away. Lahm. Bellingham. Thuram. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. De Jong is the team's great visionary. And it's McTominay. Nuno Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the cross. Yaya Toure. Azar. Lahm. And Gabriel. Van Dijk. McTominay. De Jong. And Araujo. Now he's got space here. Played into space out wide. Bellingham. Azar. Azar is the type of player who always likes having... And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Ou dans les autres parkings du quartier. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 25. À sa place, le numéro 11. Bale.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that is a nice touch. De Jong is there, and he can get that clear. And that is a little undercooked. And he cuts out the supply. McTominay, Araujo, now McTominay, and that interception was most necessary, and it's Bellingham. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Seedorf. Lahm.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Gattuso. Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread neatly. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Messi is the next to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Ronaldo is second man up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
This to put them 2 up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Hazard is the 3rd man to step forward. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
McTominay is the 4th man to step forward for them.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? The decisive kick. Vietnam. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Chance for a shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ibrahimovic. Neymar. That's tidy. Araujo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Here's Vitinha. And here's Hullet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Vitinha gets across to intercept that. Ronaldo is herring after that one.
This is the time you need that pace.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and
the shot! He scored!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Neymar. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gabriel. Lahm. And it's Vieira. Here's Vitinha. And it's Mendes. And here's Hullet. He's in a great position here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Hullet going full tilt down the left. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved receives it in a good position here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm. Ambitious ball here. Good ball, good take. Drilled in low. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. And it's Vieira. That's Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. It's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gullit. Vitinha played out to the left flank.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. That has been cut short. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vietnam really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Bellingham. Vieira. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's Nedved. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a delicate pass. That's the keeper's ball.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bellingham. No way through. Bellingham. Bellingham purring through the gears. Nedved. Pelé. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he get it through? He's in a good position here. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Thuram. Bellingham. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. Fires it in low. Ronaldo gets rid without sophistication. Now, what about a counter-attack? Probing pass. Dink through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Nedved. He is through here. It's gone in. He's put through his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 21.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things
Le
interesting.
numéro 5.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Vieira.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Le numéro 9. Ibrahimovic.
Knocks it into space.
Le numéro 11. Bale. Le numéro 8.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Nous rappelons à nos chers spectateurs que le programme du match et d'autres accessoires sont disponibles à la boutique du club. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 34.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Changement.
Vietnam displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Nuno Mendes. Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McTominay aims beyond the defence. Yaya Toure now looking to orchestrate a counter. Iniesta. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Ronaldinho. Decent chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact...
He's had a shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Seedorf. Good, strong midfield running here. Well read, and the danger is averted. The ball is bounced loose now. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that has left him in a heap. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. And here's the chance to counter. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Right into his path. Now it's De Jong. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well,
and that is as far as it goes. Vietnam can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Now it's Pelé. And now the breakaway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to...
It's Cristiano! And it's hit! Oh, terrible pass. And he's following up! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out wide. Lahm gives no quarter whatsoever. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's the chance to counter. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nedved. That's a good run down the left. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved. And Iniesta. Nedved. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, well played. Deftly away. Nuno Mendes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is just caressing the ball. Iniesta wins the duel this time. Nedved. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Now he's got space here. That looks a cracking ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Nedved. Pele. And he's had it nicked away. Vitinha could move up a gear here. And it's Lahm. Showing good feet. Lahm charging forward down that flank. Now can he find a finish? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well,
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Gabriel is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Lahm. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Lahm. Pele. And it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, that was vital. Lahm. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been won straight back. And it's Vitinha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Iniesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Hullet. Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Could be danger here. And it's played it, he's got through. Really well taken goal. And finally he has breathed life into the game. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Le
fact.
numéro 21.
So the first goal of the game.
Le
And
numéro
talk
5.
about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Le numéro
He's on it,
11.
can he get away?
Bale. Le
And
numéro
he's there
8.
to clear it.
Le numéro
Ibrahimovic
6.
is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And it's Messi. Bellingham. Great vision. And he plays one through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Lahm. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm delivers. Terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vieira. McTominay. McTominay goes steaming forward. They get a throw in. And it's Lahm.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Skims one in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Now it's Messi. And the counter is on. Messi. That's the keeper's ball. That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly. Oh, he's Bale! Oh, taken with style. Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And it has to be said, and that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.